So we were looking at cars at the auction. There was this green Chevy Cruze, and and me and my mom looked at it first before she did. She was looking at a car that's across from what we were looking at, and when we were looking at it, as soon as I had the car cranked up, and then the engine light jumped on, my mom was like, mm-mm. And then once I had my hand on the ignition, on the key, and I went to turn it off, I turned it off and looked to the side. So I was like, and she was right there by the door. So I was like this, and I was like, okay. And so I took the key out the ignition, and when I did that, she opened the door for me. And you'll be like, oh, maybe she's being nice because she want to call next. No. Because she had an attitude, and she looked at me, and she was like, I was like, girl, we looked at the car before you. And she was like, when we got out, she was like, this is my car, and no one else is gonna look at it. So she stayed by that car the whole time. And she was like, whoever tries to look at the car, she's gonna be mad. Or she said, she don't matter how much the bid goes up, she's gonna pay as much as she wants for the car. She said she don't care if it's 10,000, she's gonna pay for it. All because it's a green Chevy. Girl, it's green. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a cute green, but it has a check engine light. Check engine light, girl. Anyway, yeah, she was like real mean, real rude. I was like, okay, whatever. And we saw this blue Chevy Cruze. Yeah, we saw this blue one that she had looked at before she saw the green one, but she didn't really look at it for real. She opened the door, saw it was dirty, and then closed it and was like, ew, no. Like, you know it can get clean, right? It's an auction car. You expect it to be clean. It's not a dealership. But everything in that car, A1. I was like, yeah, I want this one. Okay, don't be rude. I was like, yeah, I want this one. Yeah. So she kept looking at me, and she was like, giving me the stink eye and everything. I'm like, girl, I don't have a problem with you. Like, all because you're mad I looked at the car you wanted before you? You're not making no sense. Like, make it make sense. Literally. Anyway, we checked everything. It had everything I wanted. I just needed to change the touch screen because we didn't have one. And it has like, at the auction they have this place where they sell car parts, and that's where I got the touchscreen and the backup camera. Yeah, parts. They let me test drive the car. Like, when I first looked at it, I was going to test drive it. As I was in the blue car, she was in the green car. And when I went to test drive it, I pulled out. She saw me pulling out, so she instantly pulled out too. I was like, and then the guy that worked there was like, whoa, 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 to her. And was like, what are you doing? What you doing? She was like, oh, I'm trying to test drive it. He said, she was out before you. Like, calm down. Let her get out. Like, let her get out. Back it up. Like, she really was about to hit my car. Like, you were about to hit my car. You're gonna mess up your car to hit mine. Anyway, get to the bidding. And there was this other girl, like, okay, I went to go look at the blue car, the blue one, the one I got. There was this other girl who went to go look at that green Chevy Cruze that girl didn't want nobody looking at. And because the girl she had walked to the car that was next to it. So this new girl came and she thought that they weren't looking at the car. So she went to the green cruise to look at it. She didn't really want it for real. I guess she was just looking because she was looking for a Chevy Sonic. She ended up getting it though. A Chevy Sonic. But yeah. And the girl obviously didn't like that this other girl looked at the green Chevy Cruze. So she was like, she had attitude. But like what happened to me, we saw I had to check engine light. And then she just, because she turned it on real quick and then turned it off. So I was like, she must have saw the check engine light. But then the girl left. But the girl that wanted the green Cruze, she's in my car though. I'm gonna call her Greenie. Greenie was looking at her and was like giving her the stink eye and everything. Like, I don't, like, girl, calm down. But anyway, to the bidding. My car had came before the Chevy Sonic and her car. So it was my car first, out of the three of us. And I bid on it. I could have got it for $250, $2015. But I wanted to get it, but it was the blue one. But she was mad that I looked at her car. So she was like, I'm going to mess with her. Because I heard her. She was right behind me. We heard her. So I bid, and then she bid. I looked back. I was like, oh, so that's what it is? That's what you're doing? That's what you're going to do? Okay. Okay. So we kept bidding. It went up to 1,000. I was like, okay, I got a 2015 for 1,000. It's fine. Like, that's a deal. And then the other girl, new girl, that looked at the car after I did, her car came out, the Chevy Sonic. And then old girl was bidding on her car too, because she was mad that she looked at the car. And it went up to 1,000 again. So me and her, we looked at each other. We was like, yeah, we gonna play with her, she's gonna play with us. So her car came up, the green car, Greenie's green car came up. So we both, me and the new girl, kept bidding on her car. Ooh, my bad. And she did not like that. So she kept looking at us. She was like, and her little sister was laughing. Her little sister was like, that's what you get for messing with them. I mean,
it's my turn now, bitch.
Yeah, like, but she wanted to play with us. So we made hers go all the way up to what? 450? No, 4,500. Yeah. But there's fees. There's like $400 in fees, like auction fees and stuff. So yeah. I mean, you want to play with us first, so we play back. Don't start something if you don't want to finish it. So yeah. And like I said, there was a car parts. They were selling car parts. So we went to go pay for the car. Went to the car parts part. I paid for the touchscreen and the backup camera. And I paid for them to install it. And then, but yeah, and then we ended up at the same auto shop, to go get the car fixed. Because I needed a car alignment for my wheels. Yeah, she kept giving me the stink face, stink eye, whatever. But I got the girl's Snapchat with the one with the Chevy Cruze. She's really cool, actually. Yeah. Oh, and the girl with the Greenie with the green Chevy Cruze, she seen my hoodie. I don't have it on right now, but she seen my hoodie, and my hoodie says Maryland on it, and it has the crab with the Maryland flag. she was like, you're not even from South Carolina. Oh, wow. How did you notice? You didn't notice? I mean, she only talked about my hoodie because she had on a South Carolina hoodie. You said something about my accent. You was like, where are you even from? Because you heard my accent. Like, I don't even have that deep of a Baltimore accent. But okay. You want to say something about my accent? I didn't say nothing about your annoying voice. Anyway. But yeah, she was like, so why are you in South Carolina then? Why don't you just go to auction in Baltimore? Because I want to. Like, why are you in my business? Why do you care? Why? Anyway, yeah, I was like, and then new girl, old girl, with the Chevy Sonic, she was telling me everything she gonna do to her car. Cause she got the base model. I got the base model too, for the Chevy Cruze, but it don't even look like. I keep hitting it. It don't even look like the base model for real. Like, not anymore. And that was the thing I want to do, cause the base model got the engine that I wanted. Because the 1.4 turbo, I heard those things have a lot of issues. So I was like, I'm gonna just get the base model because I got the 1.8 liter engine, and then just buy the stuff for the car that I wanted, so that it now looks like an LT instead of an LS. So it got everything. Like, it got cruise control. It already had cruise control on it. Most of the LSs don't. I think GM just sprinkled a little bit of LSs that have like the fog lights and TV. GM sprinkled some of them LSs around that got the fog lights and the what do you call it? Cruise control. Yeah. I don't know why. It's a Chevy Cruze. It should have a cruise on it. All of them have. Like, and it's a 2015. The base model should have it. Mind you, it's cold. It's winter. And she was making fun of my car magnets. Like, I don't care. I want to be safe. Okay, TV.